Microbiology and Public Health double major, and I'm currently a senior, going to graduate in a few weeks. I grew up in Everett, Massachusetts, and that city is predominantly people of color. I had friends from Brazil, Haiti, just all over the world, and coming here, definitely a little bit different because it's a predominantly white institution, but I still found my people, luckily. I did a Bio Pioneers rap my freshman year, and I'm still really close friends with people from that rap, and it's a first generation biology rap, and it was just so nice being with people that understood where I came from and how hard it can be transitioning into college, especially during the pandemic. But I think coming from that first gen, very culturally diverse background was an advantage to me too, just because I was able to find opportunities here and help students who are also first gen. I chose College of Natural Sciences here at UMass because when I was a senior in high school and I was just looking through colleges and what majors they offered, I wasn't really interested in biology, and I know UMass has biology too, but I was more so interested in lab sciences or something that'll help me in the lab. And so I found microbiology, and I was looking into that. And it was in the middle of the pandemic, so it was very relevant. It still is. I learned that microbiology is just a lot to do with viruses, bacteria, things like that on a micro scale. But what fascinated me about microbiology is that even though they're such small organisms, they impact people so largely. So I chose microbio here because I really liked the curriculum. Everything was very lab-based, gave me a lot of experiences to put on my resume and just learn and make mistakes here before I make mistakes at my internships. So yeah, the courses here definitely helped me apply to internships throughout the summer. So I was lucky enough to be able to intern at places like the Reagan Institute in Boston, as well as MGH in Boston. Currently I work as a resident assistant at Sycamore Hall in Commonwealth Honors College. I also work as a peer advisor in Commonwealth Honors College and a medical assistant at the University Health Services. So it's a lot of jobs, but it's really fun, and each are very different, and I feel like each kind of help each other. So I was an RA for the past 3 years now, and those other jobs were the past 2 years, but they really all build on time management, organization, just putting yourself out there and meeting people where they are. I think that's one of the biggest skills I learned throughout college. After graduating from UMass, I will be going to Boston Children's to work full-time in the dermatology department, and I will be working as a dermatology tech, so that's kind of like a medical assistant, but more specifically just in dermatology. On campus, I'm involved in various clubs. I go around to the cultural clubs events a lot just to support and see my friends, but there's 2 orgs I'm very passionate about and dedicated to and have leadership positions in. So this senior year, I'm currently vice president for Kappa Phi Lambda sorority, which is an Asian interest sorority, and I'm also president for the Student National Medical Association here at UMass. And for Kappa Phi Lambda specifically, I've been a member since my freshman year, so the sisters have seen me grow throughout my years here, and I was able to engage in multiple leadership positions like community service, recruitment. It was really nice because I learned how to present, I learned how to public speak, I learned how to just make events fun for people and engage people as well as include them, and just being aware of my environment. I also just found a lot of women who had the same goals as me, came from the same background. I met people who are also Vietnamese or Chinese, Korean, stuff like that, and it was just nice, bonding over the meals that we have together or the family traditions that we have together. So it definitely played a big role in my professional development throughout college, and also just personal. I learned how to, just trust people more, be more vulnerable, and yeah, people accept me, I accept them. It's a very welcoming environment. So I definitely love my experience there, and I encourage everyone to get involved. I got engaged with this club called Student National Medical Association, and we have this big mentorship program for pre-health students where we pair up underclassmen and upperclassmen with each other, and you know, they just become friends and help each other through the journeys, and it's just really nice seeing that because it's really rewarding. Yeah.